Hello, my fearful moonbeams. Uh, Today is May 8th, which is a Friday. It is the 33rd. This truck drives away. It is the 33rd anniversary of when I did Cats. Truck is so noisy. As I was saying, it is the 33rd anniversary of when I did Cats. It is also the 125th Irrigation Festival. Or would be if COVID-19 hadn't happened. I'm about to show you something. Let's hear it for Donald J. Trump. Because Donald J. Trump did not do anything to prevent COVID-19 from coming into us. We do not have any porta potties in this area. So, thank you, Donald. Thank you for 125th Irrigation Festival. Thank you very much. And because he did that, this is a very sad, very, very sad, it's a very sad weekend for me. Because normally we would be having the Irrigation Festival parade. We'd be having fireworks today, and we'd be having the parade tomorrow. But as you can see, there are bleachers set up in this area. In this parking lot, we would have bleachers set up for the parade tomorrow. Do you see any bleachers here? No, there are no bleachers. Thank you, for doing away with our parade and our fireworks. You jerk. Yeah. I am not voting for Donald J. Trump. Anyway, you want a reason why Donald J. Trump rubs me the wrong way? I just gave you two that go hand in hand. Because the Irrigation Festival has been canceled due to COVID-19. Now, that Donald J. Trump is out of the way, to the matter at hand. Well, it's Joe's birthday. Oh, and to Washington, okay, Jay, now is not the time to get complacent. Now that we're in the orange and in stage 1, do not get complacent at this time. Right now, we need to still stay vigilant against COVID-19. So, continue to wash your hands, continue to do everything you've been doing, social distancing, whatever. Just wear the masks, just keep it we still need to stay vigilant against this virus. That said, to but the reason why to Little Joe's birthday. As I said, Little Joe has turned 33 today. And there has yet to be a definitive version of Cats. Not even the video starring Joe Gibb, Michael Gruber, and Jacob Brent, and Drew Varley is definitive by any stretch of the imagination. Not just for the fact it doesn't have Little Joe, but for the fact that it doesn't have Raw Tiger's Last Stand, and it left half of Mungo Jerry and Rumpelteazer on the cutting room floor. For example, I shall tell you what they left on the floor. Let's see, here we go, Mungo Jerry and Rumpelteazer. Let's get to the page. It always, for some reason, the book always sends me to this page on Mungo Jerry and Rumpelteazer. Always. Page 22. Alright, here we go. Alright. Mungo Jerry and Rumpelteazer are a very notorious couple of cats as knockabout clowns, quick change comedians, tightrope walkers, and acrobats. They have a very extensive reputation. They make their home in Victoria Grove, that is merely their center of operation, for they are incurably given to rove. Let's see. When the families assembled for Sunday dinner, their minds made up that they wouldn't get thinner on Argentine joint, potatoes, and greens. And the cook would appear from behind the scenes and voice and say in a voice that is broken with sorrow, "I'm afraid you must wait and have dinner tomorrow, for the joint has gone from the oven like that." And the family would say, "It's that horrible cat." Was it Mungo Jerry or Rumpelteazer? And most of the time they left it at that. That is David Mallett's version. Now for every other version, including Tom Hooper's. Mungo Jerry and Rumpelteazer are a very notorious couple of cats, as knockabout clowns, quick change comedians, tightrope walkers, and acrobats. They have a very extensive reputation. They make their home in Victoria Grove, that is merely their center of operation, for they are incurably given to rove. In Loxton Place in Kensington Square, they have really a little more reputation than a couple of cats can very well bear. If the area window is found ajar, and the basement looks like a field of war, or a tile or two came loose from the roof, which presently ceased to be waterproof. If the drawers were pulled from a bedroom chest and you couldn't find one of your winter vests, or after supper one of the girls suddenly missed her Woolworth pearls, then the family would say, "It's that horrible cat. Was it Mungo Jerry or Rumpelteazer?" And most of the time they left it at that. Mungo Jerry and Rumpelteazer have a very unusual gift of the gab. They are highly efficient cat burglars as well, and remarkably smart at the smash and grab. They make their home in Victoria Grove. They make their home in Victoria Grove. They have no regular occupation. They are plausible fellows that like to engage a friendly policeman in conversation. When the families assembled for Sunday dinner, then their minds made up that they wouldn't get thinner on Argentine joint, potatoes, and greens, and a cook would appear from behind the scenes and say in a voice that was broken with sorrow, "I'm afraid you must wait and have dinner tomorrow, For a joint has gone from the oven like that, and the family would say it's that horrible cat. It was Mungo, Jerry, and Rumpelteazer, and most of the time they left it at that. So you can see the difference. And why I don't call the video definitive when it leaves all of that out of it. And if you're gonna do Mungo, Jerry, and Rumpelteazer, you have to do the entire thing. And they did do the entirety of Mungo, Jerry, and Rumpelteazer. It's just that they cut all of that part out and left it on the cutting room floor. I know because I saw the behind the scenes, and I heard that part in there. I was like, okay, there was that little bit extra in there, but they cut it. They cut it out. They left it on the cutting room floor. So the video is not definitive, although it does have a great orchestra. So, but yeah, not definitive due to the fact they left half of Mungo, Jerry, and Rumpelteazer on the cutting room floor. So, there you have it. And Tom Hooper did cut a bit of cats out of that himself. And speaking of Tom Hooper's cats, if anyone has ever noticed those eyes right next to the Jellicle Moon, do I have to explain it to you? I really have to explain that to you? If I have to explain it to you, fine. Those eyes, or that face, if you so call it, happens to belong to the everlasting cat, the father of my Jellicle. And leave it at that. Now, as I always do, a little bit of trivia, or because I always do a little bit of trivia, and as I always do a little bit of trivia and a movie quote. The movie quote is, "Bring back my color coat, my amazing color coat." And as for the trivia, who is the youngest Jellicle?